For months now, parents have been in a very tough position where they may have gotten a COVID-19 vaccine, but their younger children simply have not been eligible.
That could soon change, with Pfizer asking the FDA today for emergency use authorization to offer its shots to kids as young as 5. Joe Ripley spent the day talking to parents and looking at how the vaccine may affect younger kids. Joe?
Yeah, good evening. I spoke with an epidemiologist who sees a lot of promise in this vaccine for kids, especially younger ones. In August, we saw a sharp spike in cases among kids 5 to 17 because of the Delta variant and kids going back to school in person. Now, that same tool that led to a drop in COVID cases could be available for kids in a matter of weeks.
Right now, our schools are basically super spreader central.
Cobb County parent Brianne Vaskovarjic has 3 kids, ages 6, 10, and 12. Her 2 youngest could soon be eligible to get the COVID-19 vaccine. Pfizer has asked the FDA for emergency use authorization to give a lower dose COVID-19 vaccine to kids ages 5 to 11. This would open up eligibility to around 25 million kids nationwide and make nearly 10 million Georgians total eligible to get the shot.
There are so many unknowns. Every day we are learning new facts.
Mahua Chatterjee, her husband and 14-year-old son are already vaccinated, but she's worried the 2,200 child sample size in Pfizer's trials for younger kids isn't big enough. She says she'll wait to learn about potential side effects.
We are not opposed to vaccines, but they need information. They need transparency. They need the data to support their decision making.
You want to be the best parent that you can be, and with the misinformation and disinformation that's being spread, people don't know what to do.
If the FDA grants an emergency use authorization, they are saying that this vaccine is safe.
Jody Guest, Emory University's vice chair of epidemiology, says the FDA should be fine with the sample size. She says the data shows similar efficacy and side effects in 5 to 11-year-olds as 16 to 25-year-olds, primarily fatigue and soreness.
Every person who's not vaccinated is a place for COVID-19 to spread, and then for the virus to possibly mutate.
Guest predicts the FDA could approve emergency use authorization for 5 to 11-year-olds as soon as November. Brianne Vaskovarjic is hoping it would bring a little more normalcy.
It's just going to be a vicious cycle that doesn't end. We need to get a vast majority of our population, including our younger children, vaccinated as soon as possible.
So what happens next? An FDA advisory panel will look at Pfizer's data later this month. Then the FDA will make a recommendation as a whole. A CDC advisory board will then also review that data, and the agency will then make its own recommendation.